Okay, listen. Let me try to make this video as short as possible. It seems like this whole garbage started because of video scripting anyway. Somebody felt a need to become rather defensive or threatened because of a video. And of course, maybe one video leads to another, and now we have this video. I think it's time to put this thing to rest. And hopefully this video message would help us all to put this thing to rest. Throughout this whole debacle about wife Carolina, husband Tom Gildred, daughter getting drunk in the house, and issues. Most of this time, as far as I know, this is not about money. I hope, really. Because if it's any case it was about money, definitely I would not be included. Naturally, if it's a situation where yours truly can become the collateral as to whether there is a problem financially related, I too would like to withdraw from that. Because whatever that situation is, whether it's a problem with prenuptial, or whether it's a problem with just settling the financial differences, either of you couldn't really communicate with me on that, because by now either of you are unable to determine exactly what is my position, because it seems, bearing the supposedly apology from Mr. Tom, then, as you, Carolina, make it very clear to me that Tom wants to apologize. And of course, I give my reaction to that, because, I mean, if the man wants to apologize, he could be a man about it and accept my offers of mano a mano, which is what I continue to extend throughout the situation. And before the very act or the very incident and all that happened, I did try my best to caution him, mano a mano, hey, let's talk about this, man, you know, let's, what's the real deal, talk about it. And I would have talked and spoke to you, Tom, about this, man to man. I don't know what degree of avenue or doorway there is remaining for that, because you have certainly belittled yourself consistently over time by your denial, by your ego. Obviously there is a tremendous ego there, that you think it not necessary to nip this in the butt. And but anyway, we're at this juncture. This is the issue. But the issue caused both of you guys to figure, well, look, hey, instead of Miss Carolina saying to Michael Foster, hey, Mike, here's what's going on. Here's some, bro, listen, the man and I, we work our differences out, and we hang in, we doing good. We all right. You know, so here's the situation. You don't have to tell me on the phone. Don't worry about it. Work something out. You know, you're smart, girl. Get around the corner and say, hey, circumstances had it in such a way, you know. Whether he thinks I'm crazy, whether he thinks I'm drunk, whether he thinks I'm whatever, I'm staying with the man. You don't even have to give me a reason, but level with me, you see? Because if a man has been with a frog the way he's been with you, he would have reason to trust you. He will trust you, even in your absence, right? So, I don't know which school, psychological school you went to, but obviously your first husband had trained you very well in articulating psychological analysis. And I think you should use that knowledge not to hurt me or Tom if you're hurting him or his family or whatever. That's just my opinion. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I am wrong. You see? So the bottom line is that you got the poor guy Rafkin, who otherwise to me seemed to have a wonderful career for himself as an esteemed attorney, making himself look like a fool before the New York City Supreme Court and an esteemed judge. Right? Because in his motion that he did, it was denied. And interesting enough, the denial was this court cannot ascertain who, meaning you or Carolina or your attorney, is moving for what? Like, what the hell is this? Why is this before the court? And interesting enough, or why? So the court is saying to you, look, what is this doing in the New York City Supreme Court? That's what the good judge is saying. Interesting enough, the judge went on to basically forbid me to contest by adding, and what the non-movement, that's me, the defendant, good Christ, contends by way of opposition. So in other words, if you don't have nothing, and it's about nothing, and there's no reason, then why am I contesting? Where is my defense? So it all lies in me now adopting a policy of getting a really million-dollar lawyer to show the court that what really matters is what could be my counterclaim, which could draw me some interesting opportunity, so to speak. But Carolina knows I'm not the opportunist type of guy. Look, I worked really hard. I didn't let this shit kill me the way you expected it. Right? And I put myself on curfew in an abundance of different ways. And I navigated through this situation emotionally and personally and financially in the best ways that I could. And I realized that that the best healer is within ourselves. So this is a new year on the horizon. Part of this info here tonight is to wish you guys a Merry Christmas and trusting that this new year will reach us all in a wonderful way. Long and short of it is that there's no need for a man who have been in your house, Tom, who have been through your bedroom, in your master bedroom and your master bathroom, and who have witnessed your aptitude, so to speak. There's no reason to completely annihilate that individual because of a presupposition that if he exists, something will come about in however obvious or eventual manner that will prove probably to yourself, though you might be still in denial, or a family member, or a bunch of folks over in Delmar, Las Ventunas, I like to say that, that maybe, just maybe, the gentleman does have a smile that could make a difference. And I wouldn't add to that at this point in time, because I'm not a schmuck, right? And I like to use my intellect on the things that would benefit myself and anyone that I happen to relate with. I don't like the idea of having to use my intellect and my inspiration and my talent to defend myself of a situation that could have completely 100% been avoided. Not of any of my doing. right? Because, listen, the ball has been in your guy's court from the beginning, and it has nothing to do with money. It has to do with integrity, moral, a little sophistication, and respect. And that doesn't matter the color of your skin, or the hair on your head, or a cracked tooth, right? Or whether you like to dine on mayonnaise-filled shredded chicken, or whether I like to go to Chinatown and eat $5 food. Either way, we find ways and means that we have to live and we have to survive. Right? Now, what do we do going forward with this thing? I put my motion in, and my motion was denied. The interesting thing, my motion was denied, bringing us right back to this position here. Right? But outside of all of that, I'm in New York, and I'm an individual, single gentleman that tries to portray my life with honor and dignity. Granted, in this case, you really did a hell of a job. I can't tell you. You really pulled a good one on me. You even made a sophisticated type of situation that bracket me in an area where, oh my God, Mike, whether you like it or not, you can't take this thing for granted. You gotta go and get checked up, which I did, thank God. You know, I mean, for everything, yeah, even for venereal disease too. And I have my papers to prove it. But what do? This is 2018. The only thing that I believe so far is going to change is that we are no longer in the year of the right. Meaning, I believe at the beginning of the 2018, all the things that we believe we could have gotten away with because of prestige, because of money, because of whatever, I think it's going to stop. Because the year of the right has ended. I think 2018 promises us a time where we are going to have to accept when we are wrong. Okay, Mr. Tom? And we're going to have to be ready to suck it up and give honor even if we feel that person is not character enough. Simple. So that's my message to you guys. And again, I wish y'all, you know, again, I don't know. I don't have a clue. I don't live in San Diego. And I don't give a shit, really. What the point? If I get to San Diego, I'll grab a bicycle and have a good ride. And maybe wear one of your t-shirts from Emerald Textile. After all, I give you $25 for your heart run. You don't see that, do you? In the Red Cross thing. So, we got to end this bullshit.